Hey there guys, and welcome to more Satisfactory. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. We are starting anew here, and this time I have a couple goals in mind. Now that we are in early access and we can just play to our heart's desire and they will keep adding more content, I would like, and this may seem a little early, but I'm going to go for it, I would like to start work on our first mega factory in Satisfactory. Now, I did do like a quote-unquote first episode, but I used a factory I'd already started with during the early act or the alpha, and some people questioned that, and it was kind of weird. So I just want to start anew. Also, because we can now choose different starting areas. Previously, we could only choose grasslands, but now we can choose the rocky desert as well as the northern forest. And I would like to see how big of a factory we can construct in this series. Now, grasslands is what we did in our last series. The rocky desert is what I'm doing stream in my stream factory, which is really cool. I really do like this landscape. I've never messed with the forest though, and I think this would present an interesting challenge with building, especially a large factory. I think that the challenge would be quite interesting. So we're going to pick Northern Forest here, and we're going to name this, we'll just say Megabase. That works. Private, and yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start. And if we really don't like this, we can re-roll really quick into Rocky Desert. But I'm super excited because I've seen some people build some pretty ridiculous factories, and I want to just go above and beyond in this, guys. I'm super excited. I cannot get enough of this game. Like, that's why I'm playing it, and there is still a multiplayer series coming. We were going to record it yesterday, except that the multiplayer is pretty broken right now. They're releasing a patch next week, I think, which should hopefully fix it. But until then, we can't really do multiplayer because we have constant crashes. So we're just going to watch this. I love this. This reminds me of like a Fallout thing. Automate, that's what we're all about. We're going to be automating like crazy. All right. Planetfall, let's go. Hope we're strapped in. All right, so basically in the early access, I keep calling it, this is early access. In the alpha, they were like alpha weekend early access is a little confusing. In the alpha, in the alpha weekend more specifically, you could only get to tier 3. However, now you can get up to tier 6, and later on within the next month or two, they're going to be adding tier 7 and 8, which will include trains and stuff. So we have so much we can do here. Like in my stream factory, I'm only up to tier, like I just unlocked tier 4, and there's still a ton of stuff to do. So I think we have the possibility here to build a mega factory. And part of the reason also that I chose this forest is, pause my talking here for a minute. All right, so when you first land, efficiency first. I like your motto. So when we first land, we have to deconstruct this pod to get the hub, which is kind of going to be our building base for stuff. So basically, also, I'm going to quickly see here if I can, like, turn off. I don't think so. Okay, I was seeing if there's a way to, like, turn off these dialogue things, but I don't think so. So the other reason that I chose the forest is because I want to utilize one of the main aspects in this that we don't get in Factorio, and that is the ability to build in multiple levels and have verticality. In Factorio, basically the main limitation in my mind in terms of your factory building is that it's only on one plane. Whereas in Satisfactory, that's not the case. So, I want to take advantage of these different heights and stuff along with the building materials we can use to create different heights and really see what kind of creative stuff we can come up with. So we spawned right here. This wants us to open our inventory, which we have. We have the hub part, so we need to pick somewhere for our hub. Let's go ahead and equip our Xeno Zapper here. This is our first little weapon. Alright, so we're going to find some iron. And this is what I want to do before I place the hub because we, of course, want to find somewhere where there's iron nearby. So if we hit C, we actually don't even need to click. We're going to scan for iron, and it should pop up. So there's one pretty far away there. There's one way behind us. There's another one way over that way. Let's see this close one first, see if it's doable. So in this kind of uneven terrain, we're going to really want to utilize platforms, which is something we don't have off the bat. Ooh, I really like these little ponds. There's some gas things here that you do not want to walk by. Trust me, those are no fun. Make sure we're heading in the right direction here. We are. So there is fall damage. Ooh. Oh, this is great, guys. This is perfect. There's a shipwreck down here. And I want to go retrieve it. Actually not sure the best. I guess we go this way. That plant, I think, is a no-go. Not something we want to mess with. We do want to collect these leaves for biomass. I thought I saw an enemy guarding this thing, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We got our little cattle prod here. I know these voices are really quiet, but this isn't really that important to stuff. Okay, these are mushrooms. Where was I going? And where was the shipwreck? It was like over here, right? Am I blind, guys? Where was that shipwreck? Okay, so here's some stuff. This is iron. So this is pure. This is all pure. Oh man, these little guys are no fun to fight. Let me tell you. There's some dodge and weave tactics that make them a bit precarious to fight. Ow. There's one more. Where'd he go? There he is. I lost our dropship. I lost our shipwreck, guys. Where'd it go? Oh, I can't believe I lost it. Where'd he go? Oh, it's a lizard doggo. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. No, don't run away. You can tame these later. I don't have the ability. Okay, so we have iron right here. There's actually 3 patches. Are all of these pure? This middle part here is always going to be pure, I believe. This like big section that sticks out. But then the actual patches that you put miners on can range from normal, pure, and impure, giving obviously like normal amounts, and then the pure gives a lot more, and the impure gives very little amounts. So we're just going to mine this right here, and that way we have some iron to work with. We're going to take this alien carapace, and okay, so all of these are actually pure. This is fantastic. This is a bit flatter than I anticipated. I'm not sure where any of our copper or anything is, though. And I'm so confused, guys. Where was the, shoot. How do we get back to where we were? Oh, here it is. I walked all the way past it. I'm silly. Did we come from up there? I think so. Oh, hello. So this is guarded by some very angry, like, rhino things. Ah, trapped him. All right, so we've got these carapaces. These will be good for examination later. So we picked up some wire. There's little bits here and there you can pick up. Reinforced iron plate, some screws. You can open this later on once we make one of these frames. It's quite a ways off. But you can open this and get some really cool stuff in there you can analyze. Reinforced iron plate. Let's see. Looks like that's about it in this particular one. Is there a way to, like, mark this? I feel like there is a way to mark stuff, like, later on. Okay, well, we'll just kind of have to remember where this is. Okay, so let's figure out where we want to put this hub as our first step here. I think we do want it kind of near that iron, which is back here. So this may not be... I mean, we could explore. We could explore for some more. If we want to build more in a forest area, we will end up building into a forest area. I mean, we're pretty much still surrounded by it. Because we're going to probably end up building up onto this hill. But honestly, I don't think we can beat 3 pure iron patches here, guys. For a mega factory, this is, I think, as good as we're going to get. So let's go into Q, and we're going to select the hub. And this thing you can move later on if you want. So I'm going to just stick him kind of up against this cliff here, just so it's a little bit out of the way. And here we go. So we have a few things. We have a craft bench in which we can make ingots and then turn those ingots into plate and all that stuff. And then behind us, we basically have our little research center, which is what this ADA is telling us currently. So let's go ahead. Whoop. We can actually hold space to do this instead of holding down our mouse button. I'm not going to do all these right now because it's a little bit boring, but we'll get a few made here. And our first objective is going to be upgrading the hub. So if we go here, we can select a milestone, tier 0, hub upgrade 1. And this will get us a ton of stuff. So first off, we need 10 rods. Super easy. We can already make 57, so we'll just dump these in here. Dump these guys in there, and upgrade. Boom. You can see we got some more stuff. We have a biomass generator here for power a bit later on. We've got some support beams coming in. A storage chest, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and look in here. So storage hub, or hub upgrade 2. Instructor is going to be super important. We can go ahead and select this. And we can actually just get this right off the bat. It requires 10 plate. We have a nice like objective up there of how much we need. And luckily, now normally we wouldn't be able to do this as quick, but we were actually super lucky and picked up that cable or wire. I keep calling it cable. It's my Factorio brain. If we stick these in here, we can actually get this already, which is massive. Normally we would have to wait and go find copper, which we can now search for iron and copper and limestone, but let's see, what is our next objective? So let's enter. Okay. So hub upgrade 3 gets us conveyor belts. This one we can't quite do yet because we need a lot of plate, a lot of cable, concrete, and reinforced iron plate. Oh my goodness. This guy. So we have a little area back here which we'll develop into more. We got our biomass generator. So first things first is we need to actually make a equipment workshop, because this lets us make our portable miners, which is how we're going to get resources here for a little bit. So we needed a bunch of plate. I don't remember quite how much, and some rods, just a couple rods here. It seems like each time I do this, it gets faster in terms of like progressing. So the first time I did this, it took me a very embarrassingly long time to get to like the hub upgrade 2 or 3, and now it's just way quicker. So we're just gonna stick this. Actually, can I line this up to this? If you hold control, you can line things up. I don't know that that works with this. It looks like it may not. I'm trying, but it doesn't. So just place him like right there. And within this, we can then make a portable miner. So we need some cable, which luckily, again, we picked up the cable, so we can just make it, or the wires, so we can just make it right off the bat. Just gonna go ahead and make a fair bit of this. Boom. Get that, and we can make 2 portable miners. So we're gonna go ahead and make both. I'm gonna put one on iron. If it's on pure iron or pure resource in general, this is actually going to generate a ton of material, guys. So I don't really need to put 2. So we stick that into our hand, and I'm just going to put this here. So this thing should mine like 120 a minute, which is a ton. I love this little guy setting up. He's so cute. Awesome. And you can see how quick this thing's mining. This is ridiculous. Really quick, I'm going to turn up my sound settings. Ambient can go up a little. Factory for sure. There we go. Make sure you guys can hear these awesome machines. And then now we should look for some copper and limestone. So let's search for copper first. Hopefully there's some nearby. If I set all this up here, there's 190 meters away there, 570 meters, 1,000 meters. Let's see. So this way we need to like walk up this ramp, I believe. So this map, guys, if you didn't know, if you're new to the game, the map is a fixed map every time. It's the same exact map every time, but you can choose these 3 different starting areas. And let me tell you, before you freak out that this is a fixed map. Ah, shoot. This guy's guarding it. It's huge. It is gigantic. Like, these 3 starting areas are... It's a really huge map. Ooh, bauxite. I have not actually encountered this before. I don't know what this is used for, but I'm gonna mine it. I've never found this before, because I never started in the forest. But yeah, I mean this map is absolutely gigantic. So I don't really think it's gonna be a problem. We need to re-equip this. So these are these little bumblebee little jerks. Wait for one to come close. Kind of getting the hang of how to fight these guys. Ah, there we go. We just got to do a little predictive movement. So let's go ahead and drop our portable miner on this. This is pure as well, which is really good. It's only 1 patch, but I find that you don't need as much copper as you do iron. So while he's setting up, we're going to go ahead and mine this pure section here, just so we can later on put a big electric miner on this, because you have to get rid of these first. We're definitely going to have to do a bunch of like deforestation here once we start building up into the forest. And you can get a chainsaw, which is super fun. For some reason, guys, I love using chainsaws. Like, in real life, like, you know, when I was younger and stuff, even now, I love using chainsaws. I love using chainsaws in games. Fortunately, you cannot use them for a weapon here. But it's, I really enjoy it. So I don't mind tree clearing. Not in this game. Usually I just like, oh, there's like a, oh, is that like a cave? Should we go check that out? I know we need to do factory stuff, but I'm fascinated now. Ooh, some of these. So these guys, these barrel nuts, will heal us. Probably will need them. I'm not sure what we're gonna find in here. Potentially our death. Here's some more bauxite. Oh no, that's iron. They look kind of the same. Interesting. I've never seen this iron like sticking out of the side of mountains. This must be a unique thing to the forest area. Okay, so oh, I know there's spiders in here. Well, in some caves. Yeah, some. This may be bad, guys. This. Yep. Hello. Oh God, I freaking hate spiders. Oh jeez. Go away. Go no. You. Okay, this sucker hurts. I might die here, guys. Oh no. Okay. Oh, it gives me the chills just fighting that thing. I'm not going back in there. Nope. All right, see ya. I freaking hate spiders. And they made these especially creepy. Oh, okay, that's a lizard doggo. Whew. Hello. Wow. Okay, good thing he dies in 2 hits. That spider. Okay, so we have our copper ore. We can now turn this into some wire. We're going to need to make a ton of plate, which is totally fine. So let's craft these into ingots. Once we get... Actually, hold on. We can actually make constructors. Let's do that. We need smelters first, though, so... Let's go ahead and make a few rods here, get some smelters being made, and for now we're gonna have to hand carry, but this is fine. So we turn these. The blue is the output, orange is input. I'm gonna stick this. Luckily you can just move things pretty easily. So I'm just gonna do that. Can this? Okay, can't get rid of that yet. So we're just gonna hand carry this and stick it in here. We have to set the recipe, so we want iron ingots. Throw that in there. We of course need some power. So if we come over here, we can make biomass now out of leaves. You can burn leaves directly, I believe, but biomass is far better. You know, it's kind of like the wood to coal type of thing in Factorio. So we're going to make that, and if we go back here and dump this in, he will turn on. See, it's kind of grinding up, which is nice. Power poles, we actually need concrete. Shoot. Can I, like, connect from here to here directly? Oh, we can. Okay. I know that we will need a power pole for constructors. So let's actually see. Where's our nearest limestone? Ooh, there's one really close. Actually, two close. There's one over there. Is that like on this big thing over there? There's one way up there. If there's one like right here, I think it's right up on top of this, which I can't actually get to. Shoot. Actually, no. Yeah. Actually, I think some parts of the map are just like visual, but like there's like shipwrecks down there, like right there. I think we can actually go down here. I'm not going to right now because I don't want to die. But yeah, okay, it's like the fog and stuff. So I mean, this is like you can go down here. This isn't like I'm gonna fall into an endless chasm. However, falling from here would kill me, just because of the fall damage. Oh, shoot. Ignore me? Can I take this without aggroing them? This is a little dangerous because I think these guys bump you back a little bit when they hit you. Last thing I need is to be shot off the edge of this cliff here. So we're just gonna mine this pure chunk here, bring it back, turn it to some concrete, and we should be able to grab this next upgrade here, this episode for sure. And that will allow us belts, which is huge. Okay, let's back off. Was this okay, so this is this is such a good area. Everything here is just pure. I really want to go get that shipwreck. I don't see like a way back up. So I'm a little cautious about going down there. I don't see a decent way to get back up. Later on we can get jetpacks and stuff. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Okay, so our dude's smelting. Even without a constructor, this helps us a ton because it takes a good while to make all those iron ingots in our craft bench here. So now having had these already, this really simplifies this process. So let's make this concrete first so we can get a power pole up, get things constructing. And we actually should have some cable left, right? Yeah. We have some concrete. So the plate. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get a power pole. So I'm going to stick this power pole like right here-ish. And to deconstruct these, you actually pull out your deconstruct tool that you would use for buildings and get rid of it. And then now, connect him to him. And you can only make one connection to a biomass generator. So it's important that you connect your biomass generators to like a power pole and then connect your machines to the power pole because you can't connect more than one machine to the generator. So this guy's going, and then now we need a constructor. So if we stick this, and now we can align this guy to grid. So if we hold control, you can see that blue line there. That's going to let us align him. And for now, we'll just do it like that so we can stick a belt in between them. We're going to have to hand carry it for the moment, but it's okay. Let's get that in there. And really, if we were smart, we'd put a power pole like here, because we can branch like this, and that will just work better rather than pulling them off the initial power pole, because we'll want our other biomass generators connected to that. So this guy's making plate, which is awesome. Turning nighttime. Okay, let's craft some copper ingots here really quick. So this reinforced iron plate, we actually picked some of that up, didn't we? Yeah, we have exactly 3. Sweet. So now all we need is these plates. So let's go ahead and handcraft some of these, and we can then make the plates. And each plate takes 2, I think. Yeah, 2 ingots. 1 to 2, so it's a bit slow. But this is when we can, like, this upgrade, this tier 3 upgrade for the hub is really the breaking point in my opinion, because you can get the belts, and then that's when your full automation can start. Obviously having the smelters and constructors is really great, but being able to belt things and then also getting the miner, which actually miner we don't get till tier 4, so I guess tier 4 would be it, because we still have to hand carry things from the little portable miner, but it's still a step up. It's pretty easy to just hand carry the one thing, because right now we have to make like 2 or 3 trips because we have to hand carry everything. So let's stick those in there, see how many we have here. This guy is actually probably backed up. Oh, he's just out of ore, so can I do bauxite yet? Copper. Okay, let's grab this. Thank you, little miner friend. $27. Okay, so this is yeah, this is quite slow. I'm gonna take these, split it in half, dump those in there. This way we can craft some more by hand as well. There we go. And we're actually just at 75. So we're gonna grab this upgrade. Boom. Awesome. So we now have a nice little cot. We have some computer stuff going on. Solitaire. Chat room. Some diagrams. A moose for some reason. Right. So. We can now make these foundations, which is pretty important. We're going to need those pretty soon. So, let's go to our hub upgrade 4. This needs quite a bit. Rods, plate, concrete, and cable. The cable should be quite easy. We can actually just knock that out right now. Like so. And then the concrete, we actually have enough of 2. And the rods are going to be pretty easy, and then just the plate. So that's actually not too far off. However, we can make conveyor belts. So let's grab a little bit of plate here. And the rod. Well, actually, we don't even need to hand carry these, because now, if we take a belt, go directly into there, and he will just feed him that way. And this we can just let back up in here. I'm going to take a few of these. That way we can just handcraft some of our own stuff. Let's go check our workbench. So still portable miner is the only thing we can make there. Let's go ahead back up here really quick and grab any stone. That thing should actually be full of stone, and then we can make some concrete, some more concrete. Actually, change my mind really quick. Do a quick 180 and come back here. I want to make a few more portable miners actually. I think we were short on wire. Because that is a little bit of a walk. It's a bit of a pain to walk back up there. So I want to get several portable miners set up. Of course we need cable. Oh dear. Alright. There you go. Get 3 set up. That's pretty decent. Let's see. He's got 17. Let's dump a little more in here. Okay, gotta set these up on the stone. And it gets very foggy here. Oh, that's even more iron. I actually somehow didn't notice I was iron. We have 4 iron patches right in the starting area, guys. This is like, man, you cannot get any more perfect for the foundations of a mega factory. 4 pure, well, I don't know if that other one's pure, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Keep an eye on him, especially because I'm about to unequip my weapon. I actually never set up a portable miner here. I'll just wait for these for a second since they do mine super quick on this pure already 20. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I know you can get down here. How would we get back up, I wonder? Maybe able to hop up like over here. I'm not sure. I'll have to go check that out at some point. So these platforms are pretty expensive. These are 6 concrete each, and then these ramps, this is 5 and this is 4. So 6 concrete each, and each concrete takes 3 of this limestone. So it's like 18 limestone a piece, which is pretty expensive. We're gonna need some like mass concrete production. Did it just snow, or is it the way the light's coming through? This looks like snow. It's just sand, I think. Yeah, we got a nice little beginning factory here. I like it, I like it. All right. Craft biomass is an improved energy source. We kind of already did that. Build conveyor belts. Alright, so let's make some concrete 45. This is for power poles and stuff right now. This is enough for like 5 ramps. Or 5 platforms, rather. Okay, so let's see what you got going. Got 52 plate. That is not bad. We do have some ingots in our inventory, so we can go ahead and make these iron rods. Actually get pretty close to our goal here. For that, 49 out of 75. Not bad. Dump the plate in there. Grab that. Is there ingots backed up in here? There's not. Take that. Dump him in there. Actually, I'm going to take some out. Dump like 70 in there, and then we're going to handcraft a little bit more. It's nice that we can have the machines doing it while we handcraft. In some cases, like for screws and concrete, I find it's actually just faster to handcraft until you get to the point where you just need massive amounts of it. So, just gonna do this so we can craft some rods. So we need 26 rods, is it? I'll go ahead and make a few more than that because we need them for other stuff. Alright, we've got it. We need quite a bit more of this. 38. Not sure we're going to be able to get that this episode. I really would like to grab this upgrade. We could actually set up more of this. Production. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's set up... What? Thought I clicked it. Set that up, and then a constructor. We just need some reinforced iron plate here. What, 3 of them? I know it takes iron plate to do this. Just enough, maybe. Yep. But doubling our production is definitely worth it. Okay, so this should line up multiple ways-ish. Okay, let's actually get on this side of it. That may be easier. For some reason it wouldn't work. Oh well. We can edit it later. He's gonna do that. Let's grab the rest of this. Yeah, because this thing is mining way faster than one smelter can smelt it. Okay, so let's take power from... Actually put another power pole. I guess over here? Oh, we're missing the rods. No wonder. Duh. Let's yoink some of these really quick. And actually at this point we pretty much have the plate we need anyway, but Let's just make a couple rods. Stick these in here. Need 4 more. We should be good to go. Yeah, I just do want to stick... So we actually can, I think, put a power pole in here. So we're going to go... we're out of cable again. Okay. This guy's about done. Stick this in here. And that should give us the plate that we need. Let's make a little more cable preemptively. 4 plate exactly. And before I upgrade that, I want to connect this power pole because I'll forget. I don't know why that wouldn't line up. I want to mess with that a little bit more. Okay, let's grab this and then we'll call it an episode. This is huge, guys. And the first episode, we got all the way up to Hub Upgrade 4, which gave us... We're now pretty much set. Hub Upgrade 5 lets us add more biomass burners as well as space elevator, which is huge. This is how we unlock the additional tiers past 3. But the main thing now is we can make these miners, which is huge because then we don't have to ferry the ore back and forth ourselves. We have a little lookout platform up here. You can see our progress, doing pretty good. I love that you can hop around on these buildings. Super cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am really looking forward to just playing a ton of this game and taking it to its limits in terms of the biggest factory we can possibly build. If you have any suggestions or tips or thoughts, leave them below. And if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. It does help a lot. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.